especially when you're out of rhythm. You got to feel for him tonight.
Brunson against quickly. Bridges passes to Hart. Looking to win the run. Is rebounded by Barrett.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
All right, let's go to the stats for a moment and show you this season's steals lead. Bridges third.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. .144 left in the first quarter. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. It's a 10-point game. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Generously listed as 6'1", Jalen Brunson knows his way around the inside painted area. Look out.
Now here's Barnes. His last outing, he had 18 points. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
They've made an effort to get out and run, using their speed in transition and scoring before the defense can get set.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Now here's Towns. Still no points. Anunoby can't get it to go. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, the athleticism of Ingram. Exceptional at skying up for slams.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. Bridges against Barrett. Towns, right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bridges misses. Raptors lead by 12. Pass to Barrett. His first shot coming late. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Quickly with the rebound. On offense, here come the Raptors. They're on a 16-4 run. No good from outside. Bridges passes to Anunoby. There's the drive, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And so it's the Toronto Raptors ending the quarter up 10. They've had incredible success defensively, taking a... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, what stands out to you from Toronto in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So on the floor for the Knicks, they've got Josh Hart. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. Pass to Hart. Brunson surveys. Just 5 to shoot. Sneak it inside. It's Brunson.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
The Raptors have a really interesting core, Doris. What do you think about it?
Well, obviously they are loaded with young, talented wings. Scotty Barnes, good scorer, excellent rebounder. R.J. Barrett, a little bit streaky as a shooter, but a dynamic scorer. And Brandon Ingram now, still all in their 20s. So which of these players really pops as their consistent star?
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Boy, he hasn't helped them much tonight, but they've gotten a lot of productivity from other players. Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
And that one's good. Ingram.
Anytime Ingram gets a look that close in, it's a great trip down the floor.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Teammate Josh Hart may call Jalen Brunson the king of New York, but Brunson says, I would never consider myself a face of the franchise, but I'm a leader of this team. That's what I want to do, and I am grateful for the opportunity. I don't take this for granted. Guys?
Staying humble. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
And while tonight is a Cup quarterfinal match, this game still counts in the regular season standings, Grant.
Yeah, BA, and the semifinal will as well. It's only the NBA Cup championship that is separate from the regular season.
New York on D. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that game, I love their mentality. They were focused on getting to the free throw line a lot and shooting a great percentage from there.
Well, they pushed the action on the offensive end, strategically super aggressive, and it really paid off for them at the free throw line.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, BA, and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Knicks trail by 12. Outside Brunson. Out to Bridges. And an Obi for three. New York, no good that time either.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Quickly outside. Here's Ingram. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Ingram's got 13.
Well, that's the unselfish play right there. They are very comfortable letting quickly run the offense.
Brunson passes to Towns. Outside Brunson. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
Well, these are the plays he's looking to make every single trip up the floor. Very offensive-minded guy.
Barnes, it's good.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Barnes against Hart. Pass to Bridges. Driving to the basket. That's another miss. 1 for 7 in this contest. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Raptors. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Barnes drives. Brunson with the block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brunson. And a quick look at how the Toronto Raptors schedule is shaping up. On Thursday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Saturday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And here's Ingram from the arc. It's hauled in by Jalen Brunson.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And you look at Brunson, listed at 6'2". You wouldn't think he'd be such a handful inside doors.
Handful might be an understatement, PA. He is a nightmare, free throw line and down. Why? Because he has moves and then counter moves. His footwork is exceptional, and I don't care what kind of defense you play, the guy will be able to get off a shot, and most often it's going to go in.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his third foul of the game.
Boy, now you have to think about pulling him. 3 fouls already in this half. A 4th would be inexcusable.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You look at New York, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And, of course, there's Toronto, behind 2 games.
You know, for the Knicks, It's impressive how well they have played. I mean, some teams need more time before they start clicking, but not them. They were ready from the beginning.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
B.A., those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team, and he's trying to win, and those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him.
And that one's good. Quickly's got 7 points.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
Pass to Barnes. 34 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Quickly with a miss. Knicks trail by 18. Anunoby for 3. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Outside Ingram. Fires for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Bridges has got 4 rebounds in the game. Brunson passes to Towns. Hart from long range. Some solid defense from Barrett. And so it's the Toronto Raptors liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. We'll be right back.
Thanks for, and this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but...
And what about Brandon Ingram, fellas? We've seen some good stuff from him in this game.
He came in on a mission. He's destroying.
And that is going to do it for us.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, without question, Brandon Ingram displaying his skills today.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. Just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
Ingram the 3 with Barnes the 4. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. And it's Pirtle in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Wing shot on the way. And down it goes. 2 points. Ingram's got 15 points.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
Well, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 18.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Moving so well at 6'8", Ingram can be a lot to handle, especially on the drive.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Stolen by Quickly. And here's Ingram from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Ingram's got 23 points.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And now it's time to look at the teams that have really impressed shooting from the field during the last 10 games. Number 5, the Knicks.
Boy, they've been hot. You love to see this kind of offensive execution.
Pass to Anunoby to end the run. Rebound by the Raptors.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate. Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Here's Ingram. Hart pulls it in.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Oh, a two-handed power slam.
Let's remember this is 6'8" with some hops. OG Anunoby with the dunk.
Ingram against Anunoby. Back to Ingram. And that one drops for him. Ingram's got 12 now in this quarter.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Bridges passes to Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Hart. Fires the three. Toronto grabs the miss. Bertle's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal. Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And the Knicks making a change here. Robinson's checked in.
Number 23.
For New York, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Anunoby for 3. New York, no good that time either.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
Barrett can't hit.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. For 3, Barrett. The Knicks pull it in.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Pass to Robinson. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Barrett. The kick out to Brunson. Now here's Anunoby. 5 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Ingram, the pass to Barrett. Good on the 13-footer. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Seems like they've lost their defensive focus here in the second half, giving up way too much shuttle.
Anunoby passes to Bridges. Kicks it out Towns. Pass to Brunson. From downtown. Outside Anunoby. New York working the ball around now. Tries yet again. And nice layup by Brunson. And that's 11 points for Jalen Brunson.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Here's Barrett. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. After being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019, we're seeing some nice improvement from R.J. Barrett.
We are, PA, and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's 2 areas that really pop for me in terms of improvement. Playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap, and the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2- and 3-point range.
Yabusele, he's checked in for New York. And here's Brunson from the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Quickly finds Barrett. Tips it up. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Yabusele. New York shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. Pass to Brunson. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Here's Yabusele. And the Knicks miss again. Looking to end this cold spell. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
BA, the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Out of bounds, New York ball.
Now Brunson. And as we conclude the 3rd, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided And while we have a chance, let's go to our...
I don't need no go down, I'm ready. Hashtag youthful. I was like 15, 5 feet tall, trying to y'all on his. He only hang with the had a neck, cause in real life, Lord knows I don't like them. You too, if you hang with the thighs, then you want.
And now, introducing the starting lineup for your Los Angeles Lakers. At power forward, 6'8", number 28, Louis Hachimura. The big man, 7 feet, number 5, DeAndre Ayton. At guard, 6'5", number 15, Austin Reeves. At the other forward position, 6'9", number 23, LeBron James. Starting at point guard, 6'8", number 77, Luka Doncic. The head coach of the Lakers, J.J. Redick. Let's hear it for your Los Angeles Lakers.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Holmgren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Lakers, Reeves in at shooting guard. James is the small forward. Hachimura is the 4 with Ayton playing the 5. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. And it's SGA missing. And it's the Lakers ball. James. And the shot goes in.
Concentration off the charts. A chance for LeBron James to add one more.
Still doing it at this age. Pritchard, remarkable stuff for LeBron James.
I wasn't sure the day would ever come that we'd actually see him playing on an NBA court with his son, Bronny. Back when I was playing with LeBron, it seemed like a bit of a dream.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game. SGA with the ball. Guarded by Doncic, and that one good.
Man, good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Here's Doncic. Coming off 31 points last game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Holmgren. And the layup falls.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against the 76ers. With the step back. LeBron outside. Doncic outside. 5 on the clock. And they double up Doncic. James, no good. The Thunder have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. From deep, SGA. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
That's good from Wallace on the assist by Williams. And that ties it up.
Oh, nice dish by Williams. An aspect of his game that's sometimes overlooked, but Jalen is really good at making the right reads.
Doncic, no good. And Holmgren has the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are tearing through the league right now with 15 wins in a row.
There is a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
The D can't afford to back off Williams too much there. When he's roaming the perimeter, he's more than capable of firing from deep.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, thanks a lot, guys. Coach Mark Dagnall talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Williams gets the bucket. Well, Greg, hadn't this been a fun season so far? And it feels like the highlights just become more and more spectacular.
And that's because these guys are so competitive, trying to constantly one-up each other, and the fans are the beneficiary.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Let's take a look at the numbers for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Doncic from the arc. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got 6.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
SGA kicks to Wallace. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the triple. 2 minutes and it's with the rebound.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Doncic with it. Now SGA defending. Reeves can't hit. The Thunder with the lead. Here's Wallace. Misses the 3. Los Angeles has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. And for 2 seasons running, Richard, the Lakers have bowed out in the first round. How do they change that and go further?
Well, now they've been able to balance this roster a little better, adding some size up front. That was something that really hurt them last year against the Wolves.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer. Man, the triples keep falling down. That's 3 in a row.
And here is Doncic. After the 3-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic passes to Hachimura.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much Coach trusts him to not get that third.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, so far, their long range.
All right, gang, we in this bitch. Playing the game.
In the story, doing damage
I only got OKC and I got the Lakers.
Like how they've
Let's see how this will turn out.
With the rock, creating
Let's hear a comment.
keeping the ball moving.
Share this live.
Now here's Walt. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Get to him. Get to him.
A breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
He hits that one.
Easy putt.
James has got 10 points in the game.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Here's Holmgren. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You see the touch Holmgren has down low. He's so comfortable attacking the rim.
Here's Ayton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Rate of baskets assisted. It's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Dort. Great D that time from James. Los Angeles leading by 3 and stolen by Williams. To the inside. Here's Wallace with the putback. Williams kicks to Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. He got into double digits for the... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
On the floor for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second quarter. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the small forward position. And it's SGA missing. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Lakers. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter and formed in meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Holmgren the pass to Wallace from downtown.
The work ethic of Reeves makes him a two-way threat. He's always trying to outwork you.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, easy call.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the Lakers, Austin Reeves. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Wallace. And just miss after miss right now.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
A nice shot by Doncic.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
We have a chance now to look at the teams that have created the most points off turnovers this season. Number 1, the Thunder.
And all those points off turnovers have been a huge bonus. I mean, that aggressive defense has also paid dividends at the offensive end of the floor. No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Out to Wallace. Another shot. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
And with that basket right there, it brings an end to that 12-0 run by Los Angeles.
Lakers leading by 13. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Wallace the pass to Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 6 in the field here in the second. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's going to put on notice this team is just getting started.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Top of the key, Gilgeous-Alexander. For 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Doncic and taken away by Wallace. SGA against James. 3-pointer. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Good on the shot.
And I love how Doncic reads the floor, varies his pace, and uses every trick of the bag to get where he wants to go.
SGA, no good.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
A 3-pointer is right on target.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
The layup off target.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Williams finds Holmgren. Here's Wallace. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
LeBron going to work inside.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Thunder trailing by 14. Williams for 3. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And finished off by LeBron.
And James is terrifying on the drive, especially when you give him a launching pad.
1:04 left in the first half of basketball. And stolen by Ayton. Doncic feeling it out. Goes up on the high post. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint. Here's Williams. Rebound the Lakers. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Lethal in that area. Williams has the athletic ability and finesse to score in so many ways.
And there's the call on Chet Holmgren. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And the Lakers with possession here.
Been fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
Back to Holmgren. And so it's Los Angeles sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this.
26.
Welcome, everybody. Right off the bat, let's see which games are for the Knicks. They'll be up against the Raptors in Toronto. 8:30 Eastern time for the tip there.
This is going to be...
And fellas, going back to that first half action, LeBron James was in complete control.
You know, Ernie, we talk about guys who can do everything, and when you watch LeBron, it reminds me of the match.
Thanks for spending halftime with us.